It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Big Tig doing big things. I have to give you the 411 and all your favorite folks. This is the Trending Topics. So, according to reports, Bobbi Kristina Brown will be laid to rest next to her mother, Whitney Houston. 22-year-old's funeral will take place Saturday at St. James United Methodist Church in Alpharetta. According to ABC News and U.S. Weekly, Brown passed away Sunday in hospice, Atlanta area hospice, nearly 6 months after she was found unconscious in a Georgia home. On Monday, she will be reportedly buried next to her mother at a Fairview Cemetery in Westfield, New Jersey. Representative for the Houston family, Kristen Foster, refused to confirm the funeral details, citing privacy for Bobbi Kristina and the Brown and Houston families. We should be checking in with Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight, who has been at the hospice recently, somewhere a little bit after 3. But more on Bobbi Kristina. Her boyfriend, Nick Gordon, is in the crosshairs of the prosecutors who want to charge him with involuntary manslaughter. They're putting the squeeze on one of Nick's friends to turn on him. Sources say authorities believe Nick's alleged crime is arranging to get drugs for Bobbi Kristina the day she almost drowned in a bathtub. We know Nick now. They say they know Nick. Both he and Bobbi did drugs. They know that they both did drugs that morning, and now sources say there was nothing intravenously injected. The autopsy is not helping authorities make their case. It shows no obvious signs of foul play, and the toxicology reports will only determine if she was under the influence and not who supplied the drugs. The key for the prosecutors is the third person in the house that day, Max Lomas, who's currently being prosecuted in Georgia for 2 drug-related felonies not connected to Bobbi Kristina. Lomas's case has lingered for nearly 6 months, and one source familiar with the case says authorities are interested in offering him a deal, probation on the drug charges, and immunity if he spills all the details on what happened in the house. We're told the prosecutors believe Nick had reason to know Bobbi Kristina had a drug problem and also knew she would indulge to the point of losing consciousness, yet he helped her get and use drugs and then left her in harm's way. Moving on to Bill Cosby. He will soon have to speak on at least one old allegation of sexual misconduct, according to attorney Gloria Allred. The celebrity lawyer represents plaintiff Judy Huff, who was accused Cosby of molesting her when she was 15. She said he stated he will set a date by the end of the week, the judge will, for Cosby to give a deposition in the civil suit filed by Huff. She's now 55, alleges that when she was a teen, Cosby took her hand in his and performed a sexual act on himself without her consent. And last but not least, in the sad but very, very sad Trending Topics, Terrence Howard headed to court to answer a lawsuit from his ex-wife, Michelle Gent. She claims he nearly beat her to death. Said they were staying at a rental house in Costa Rica in 2013 when an argument turned violent. Gent says the Empire star grabbed her by the neck, pushed her against the bathroom wall, and began strangling her. Howard then threatened to kill her and mule kicked her, allegedly. Howard maintains that he wasn't the only one getting physical during the fight. Michelle pepper sprayed him during their altercation. Woo! Hard out here in these streets. That's going to do it for the Trending Topics. I wouldn't go anywhere. Miguel will be live in studio next. Tune in, turn up at v-103.com to catch this entire Trending Topics from Big Tigger and V103.